Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Jason.
So, what do you do for Easter Seals?
I'm the current program manager for the Gilchrist-Marchman Center. I'm responsible for the administration of a child development center that serves about 123 children.
Okay. So, two questions out of that. What is the Gilchrist-Marchman Center, which I'm assuming is a child development center, and what is a child development center?
Okay. The Gilchrist-Marchman Center, first of all, started on the north side of Chicago, the Westtown Humboldt Park community, about 20 years ago. We serve children ages birth to 5 years old in a developmentally appropriate child care setting.
Okay. Now you mentioned that it was started out in Humboldt Park. Now, where is it at today? We're
currently at 1001 West Roosevelt Road in the West Loop community on Roosevelt and Morgan.
Sure. And what is the overall mission, you would say, of the Gilchrist-Marchman Center?
Our mission is to serve children of all abilities.
Okay.
We believe that child development centers should be warm and welcoming and nurturing places for children of all abilities.
Okay, so you talk about the typically developing, correct? As well as those children with special needs, correct?
Correct.
So this is one of the few programs at Easter Seals that serves all children,
correct,
no matter what. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the populations you serve, income, socioeconomic status, that kind of thing? Any people that you cater to, you don't care to, or there's more of, or?
Well, what makes our center unique is that we serve children not only of all abilities, but children from very diverse backgrounds. We are historically a Head Start program, but we continue to serve families who are Head Start eligible, meaning they meet the federal income guidelines. We serve children through the Chicago Public Schools Community Partnership Program. Those are also children who are at risk. But what really makes us unique is we serve children who are middle income and also children who come from more affluent families as well.
Now, you had mentioned Head Start. We've heard that a couple different episodes. What exactly does that mean? You said Head Start eligible, correct? Or
correct.
What does that mean?
That Head Start is one of the only existing or remaining war on poverty programs from the 60s created by Sergeant Shriver. So families basically who are coming from economically disadvantaged communities in Chicago must meet the federal income guidelines at the poverty level. But Head Start accepts those families, accepts those children, and provides comprehensive child development programs.
So some of that funding would come from a state
Head Start,
level?
From the federal level.
From federal level.
Yes.
Okay. We have a caller already on the line. Caller, what's your question or comment?
How does one know if one's child needs to be involved in the program, and how do they enroll in it?
Okay, thank you. So the caller asks, how do you determine if your child needs to be in the program and how do you get enrolled?
That's a good question. We know that a great deal of learning happens before age 5. And so all children benefit from being in early childhood programs, whether they're part-day programs or full-day programs. One of the things that a good child development center will do is assess the child at the time of enrollment by administering a series of developmental screenings, which we share with families. And at that point, we plan with the parents goals for young children. And these are for children as young as 6 weeks old.
Wow. Now, the children, we said the children are both typically developing and non-typically developing,
yes, special
needs. These are preschool kids, or is this?
Actually, a child development center is a preschool program.
Okay, so
that's one of the many names for a child development center. Preschool.
But most preschools are later, aren't they? Aren't they like 4 years old and higher?
Well, preschool can be deemed as 4 and 5 year olds, but it can also be 3 as well.
Okay, and we cover all the way down to. We have another caller on the line. Caller, what's your question or comment?
I wondered if people in the community could get involved either by volunteering at the center or in helping with fundraising.
Oh, great. Thank you. Great question. Can they get involved? Or how do you get involved? Or?
We are excited to have volunteers from the community. We encourage our parents to volunteer, but we also host a variety of other community groups and individuals in the center as volunteers. We have some interesting partnerships with some high schools where they come in and they play with children. We invite volunteers to come in also and read stories. And absolutely, fundraising is something that we absolutely could use support and volunteers for.
Now, your location is actually located right near the UIC campus, correct?
In the heart of the UIC community.
I think one of our first shows we had talked about the Week of the Early Child, which was at the Gilchrist-Marchman Center,
the
correct?
Week of the Young Child, absolutely.
And you had celebrity readers in.
We did.
So you had Judy Barchapinka, former Illinois State Treasurer, I believe.
Correct, yes.
Who else?
We had Alderman Solis.
Oh, cool.
We had some of the Windy City Rollers come
Nice.
in and roller skate. We annually have Illinois State representatives. We've had Danny Davis. We've had a series of individuals. We always have a storyteller from the FBI
Oh,
come
very cool.
in.
Very cool.
And this year we had the UIC Police Department come in as well.
And they just come in and read to the kids?
They come in, read stories. They talk about different issues like safety, stranger danger,
cool.
and we also invite parents to come in and read to groups of children as well.
Oh, neat. So tell me about some of the unique parts of the Gilchrist-Marchman Center.
Okay. One of the things that I think is most unique about our center is the diversity. We actually host families that represent up to 24 languages, I believe.
Wow.
So, and that could be because we are located, near the University of Illinois campus. So our families are linguistically diverse, ability diverse. We also have very diverse staff. Many of our staff are bilingual. In some cases, they're trilingual. And we typically have 3 to 4 educational staff in each classroom.
So tell me, if someone wants to specifically get involved with the Gilchrist-Marchman Center, we've been talking about Easter Seals for a long time, for the last 8 or 9 weeks. You want to donate directly to the Gilchrist-Marchman Center. Can you do that?
Oh, absolutely. The best way to do, you can contact our center directly at 312-492-7402, and you can ask to speak to me. And we can work with you in terms of volunteering, or if you'd like to make some gift in kind or donation or assist us with fundraising, we would welcome you. We'd have you come in for a tour and talk about the opportunity to collaborate.
We had someone leave a call, was kind of shy to come on the air, but she had asked if they can donate things
Sure.
to art supplies,
Yes.
something like that. What can they donate? What's most needed?
We always have the need for disposable supplies, and that would be art supplies. But also from time to time, we have families who need diapers, who need formula. We have had donations for different special products or projects, gardening supplies, paint. There are a variety of things that we can use.
It runs the gamut there.
Yes, it does.
So one last question for you. What do you see for the future of the Gilchrist-Marchman Center?
We're really excited to be in the West Loop community and to be able to serve so many diverse families. We want to continue to get involved in what's going on in the community, hear what the needs of families are who are raising young children, and to expand our partnerships so that we can really affect change for all children in the community.
Well, thank you. And thank you so much for joining us
Thank you,
today.
Jason.